月亮才到西山头，你何须惶惶地走？啊，可哟，啊，可哟。月亮才到西山头，你何须惶惶地走？
This is the China Ethnic Culture Park. They also call it the China Nationalities Museum. And the section I'm in here is the Bai. I think that's how it is. AI is like Shanghai, Bai. They are one of the 56, 57 ethnic minorities. You know, I haven't seen anything about the Hakka people in any of the exhibits around here. There are 1.6 million people about. Yunnan province, agriculture and fishery. They have a good museum in these. Some of the buildings aren't really open to the public. Some of them have more going on, dancing, singing. Across the bridge here is Tibet. They were pretty hopping earlier today. They got a little Lhasa thing going on. They do the antiphonal singing, huh? Some do homophone singing, some of the tribes, some do antiphonal stuff. So they're divided into two parts. Today I did the northern section. You can see a little bit of the bird's nest, the National Stadium out there. Not much though. So, such bad air quality today. This bridge will link up the two. It's line 8 to get up here. We're at the south end of the whole Olympic Village stuff. And I'm not sure, there's another stadium right there. There's an underground mall that runs underneath this portion through the hill. I guess this is from Yunnan province, Dali. Not sure what religion they are. Hinayana. Three-course tea they'll do for you. I don't know if I came in here before. You got this bat thing on the symbol for good luck, I think it is. Little restaurant. Pardon me. Entry. Bye-bye. This way? Exit this way. Oh yeah, there's the exit. $1.3 billion people, 56 ethnic groups. I've seen 55, I've seen 57. I think at the Shanghai Museum's exhibit they were saying 57, 55. And then I've seen some museums 57. Depending on how you break it up, there are a couple different dialects and groups. Some groups are spread out a bit, different provinces on the border areas. So it gets a little tricky to define the different groups. Some of them are quite large. The Han ethnic group's the biggest. They're like 1 billion people, over 1 billion people, and then I think the Manchu be the next biggest. The main exhibit mentions it. And they have little shops and snacks and things as you walk around. Now we're getting into the south area of the park, which I went through yesterday. Spent about 5 hours here yesterday and about 6 hours here today. So I don't think you could even do this in a whole day. They're open from 8 to 6, so you theoretically, if you're not going to read everything, you could probably do it. Yesterday, at the end of the day, all the ethnic groups were down here shucking corn together. It's kind of cool. Take a look out on the lake here. This lake's the Phoenix Lake. On the northern half, it's a dragon lake. If you look at the whole thing in the original model I have in the exhibit over here, I think it was all supposed to look like a dragon. But it's a cool, I don't know why it's not in any of the guidebooks. You get the flavor of all over China from visiting here. You can see all the different ethnic groups at one shot, and it's pretty remarkable. They've got some real cool architecture, and a lot of it is either taken down and reconstructed here, so it's the original buildings, or they brought in craftsmen and materials from the area to rebuild it, so it's authentically built with local materials. And all the people working, are from the tribes. They work here. There's a big university near here for the ethnic minorities. I don't know if a lot of the young people that are working here are also going to college at the same time that they're here. So, but it's a cool system. I always thought they should do something like this in the United States for Native American tribes. Have like a national mall type setup somewhere where they can all have permanent displays, and you could have the young people come to a major city to get the exposure to the education, but at the same time they'd be introducing their traditional culture to a wider audience, and going to school there'd be a lot of cross-cultural exchange, but at the same time preservation. It'd be like a win-win. They'd get an education and be like a way for everybody to go to one. It'd be cool if they could have a park in the shape of the United States with each tribe, but that'd be crazy. It's the one thing I complain I have about this place, is it's so big, and to get around to all the different stuff can be kind of hard. There's some goats over by the Mongolians when you first walk in. You really feel like you're in another world, but then you'll see, like, you know, the bird's nest. You'll be like, yeah, I'm in Beijing. It won't feel like it, you know? They got all this stuff. There's a really cool bridge up ahead that I wanted to walk to and show you. It's not too bad for a warm beer. They even had a bottle opener. That was nice. I was about to open it on the edge of the stone. Main exhibit hall is probably still open if I wanted to pop in there and show it to you. I almost gave up on it, but it's in the little tunnel that goes underneath here. It's kind of weird. You get all the museums I've gone to in China that are this big. You get the idea that when China started opening up, this place was built in the early 90s, so around the time Pudong started to have that, you know, big building boom go on. You get this top-down approach that they're going to build a museum, and it's like a very bureaucratic endeavor, and so things don't happen as organically as they should, and you get these big massive parks and buildings and museums, and they're not utilized and laid out in the most friendly way. It's like that empty Soviet architecture feeling, you know. You don't get the idea that I think it comes down from that top-down approach, but I don't really know. It's just my feeling, having traveled now. I've lived in Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Beijing, so Suzhou and Hangzhou as well. Oh, this is a cool bridge here. You can walk across this one. There's another cool bridge on the other side that goes over a little piece of lake in the north section of the park. It's like totally different architecture. Isn't that cool? And now we're at the Mongolians' yurts. You can get some snacks inside the Mongolian yurt here. They have these little milk candies. They're like kind of like Tums, essentially. They taste alright. The girls here usually dancing, but it rained earlier, so nobody's dancing now. And they got some Buddhists. They even have some grotto Buddhist stuff from the northwest area. The Hui, ethnic Hui minorities housing is just over here too. The other side of those yurts. Go visit the goats, see where the goats are. They've got a little pen here. So we're in the Mongolian grassland right now. Bat! 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 Goody, god, god, god. Goody, goody, god, god. Goody, goody, god, god, god. Got beer for the goody, god, god. I got beer for god, gods. Beer for god, god. Yes, have some. Yes, it's good beer. You want this? Yes. He's got a piece of grass hanging out of his mouth, like he's a farmer. Oh yeah. They got this one tied up. I don't know what he did, but he's under punishment. What'd you do? You want some of this beer? Yeah? You like beer? You want to drink beer? Huh? You want to drink beer? You like beer? Yeah? Let me pour it in your bowl. You like beer? Drink that beer. It's in there. You like beer? Drink that beer. Drink that. I should do this in slow-mo. Drink that beer. Yeah? You're not getting no more of my beer. You don't get no more of my beer, you little goat. Some for the goats. The sheep had some. Now it's time for the goats. Now it's time for the goats to have a little beer. You want a little beer? You with the crooked things there. You want some beer? Huh? You want some? Come. Hmm? Yeah, you want some? You want this? Hmm? You want? Huh? You want some libations? I'm so nice to feed the animals. Look at the Holiday Inn that's blended in, magnificently blended in. Holiday Inn here. It's like totally unnoticeable, right? You never know it's there. This is the Uyghur housing. Alright, I'm gonna go out the entrance here and call it a day. It's only 4, but it's Friday. We get to drink on Fridays at work. There's the Uyghur thing. From Xinjiang province. So the Uyghur Muslims are kind of doing their separatist thing, whereas the Hui have been integrated for about 1,000 years, I think. I don't know if that's hard and fast, but that's what I've read in the book. I'm with the Buddha. I gotta give Buddha his libations.